I've used this intro for this brand before, but it works. It's not a real one, is it? Keep watching. Yeah, welcome back. It's GotAUkulele review day as ever. Summary video review for you here. If you see the link below this video, that'll take you to the website. You'll get a lot more information about this and all my other reviews. You will also find some links down there to how you can help out and keep this site going, because that's what these thank yous are across the bottom of the screen each week. Because I don't take money from the brands or the stores to write these reviews. They could not be impartial, so it's the kind support of my viewers that keeps this site going. And if you like what you see on the YouTube channel, why not subscribe to that too? That would also help me out. Okay, I've used that introduction for this brand before, and that's because this brand is Martin. And Martin, in recent years, I think have sort of created a bit of a wrath amongst the real traditional Martin fans. Partly because they're made in Mexico. Well, some of them are made in Mexico. They still make some in America. But they don't like the fact that some of them are made in Mexico. Make of that what you will. It doesn't bother me. But this model and another one couple I've looked at really did get them going because it wasn't made of wood. This is the Martin OXK Concert. I looked at the Martin OXK Soprano a few years ago, and also the Bamboo Soprano. We'll come on to that material in a moment. This was released and announced by Martin back in that NAMM of 2021 in lockdowns during the pandemic, and it's only just this summer appeared in the UK stores. Their supply lines are all over the place with Martin. It took ages to get that Streetmaster over here. It's taken ages to get this one. Okay, the thing that winds people up, the body. It looks like wood at first glance. It's actually made of HPL, high pressure laminate. That is sheets of paper, card, in a resin, pressed together, very, very hard. It's basically Formica countertop material. Bonanza use it, Enya use it. I think it works really well as an instrument. I really loved the Martin Bamboo OX and the Martin OXK Soprano. I just think they sounded superb. This one is the same as the OXK Soprano, which I think has been discontinued, but in a bigger concert scale. And as regular readers know, I've got a bit of a soft spot at the moment for concerts. All right, okay, now this is much prettier looking than the print, and it's an outer print on this HPL. Now, what confuses me with the Martin website is they make reference to, we select the finest koa. Are they inferring that there's actually koa in this? Because as far as I'm concerned, that's a photograph that's printed on the HPL. So I think that's a bit naughty of Martin, actually. But the OXK was quite bland looking in the print. This has got stripe, lots of stripe to it, tiger stripe. And I think it's much more attractive to look at. The black edging you see here is basically the edge of the HPL, so it's not binding, but that's what it looks like. The bridge is made of Murado, extremely tidy, very traditional Martin slot style, very, very easy to do the string changes, with a little channel in which sits the tusk compensated top saddle. There isn't anything wrong with the finishing because the finishing is the material, so it's not been finished, as it were. It's put together extremely well. It feels really good in the hands, the only decoration being the usual Martin soundhole rosette. Inside, notched kerfings, fairly scruffy braces actually, Martin, bit of wood shaving peeling off some of them, and you see the natural sort of dark grey colour of the HPL in there as well. Can't quite show you, I don't think. Yes, I can. There we are. So it's not a wooden instrument. All right, next thing that sort of wound up quite a few aficionados are these necks, and I love them though. This is made of ply, of birch, dark birch ply in these long thin strips. They call it Stratabond. It means it's incredibly strong, won't twist, won't bend. I think it looks great, particularly where the edges of the bondings, the strips sort of end on the top up here, and particularly around the heel. I absolutely love that. It tapers down to a very Martin kind of squashed profile here, 35mm at the nut, 30 G2A. Very comfortable neck for me because of that back profile. It's topped. They've changed the woods. You see, the original OXK Soprano used more Murado on the fingerboard, which is nice and dark. This is Sipo. A lot of people complain about Martin using Sipo. It's quite a soft wood. It's very a pale wood. I think it just looks very basic. I think that's the only thing looks-wise that's let it down for me. Frets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to the body, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, dead skinny, dressed really well. The usual position dots for Martin. It's a very small dot at the 5th, a double at the 7th, and a single at the 10th. That's very Martin, and you get the extra ones on the side. There's one at the 3rd, there's one at the 12th, there's one at the 15th. All very Martin. Beyond that, Tusk Nut, also very Martin. The Martin headstock. So it is made of the Stratabon, so there's the stripes on the back, but it's faced with more HPL Koa on the top. Really like on these that they use a screen print for the logo rather than that absolutely hideous greeting card sticker that they use on some of their wooden instruments. That's nice. The tuners are Grover friction pegs. They're pretty basic Grovers. Grover 2s, I think. There'd be a straight swap to put 4s on there. I think they should have done that because Martin's supposedly a premium brand, isn't it? Comes with Martin fluorocarbon strings and the now ubiquitous blue padded Martin gig bag. Alright, okay, another thing people griped about with the OXK Soprano was it was about £375 RRP in the UK, quite a bit of money. These are more like 325 in the UK, so more uke, less cost. I think that's a nice move from Martin. I appreciate that. And bear in mind my review of that OXK Soprano because I thought it was better than the Martin S1 solid wood instrument. I just think it had more projection and power to it. There's something about HPL instruments. Some brands get it right. Enya do them. They're quite quiet. The Martin OXK was anything but quiet, but let's have a go. Anyway, it's really well put together. Martins always are, nicely finished. Balances perfectly. 520 grams, it ain't heavy either. Tuning up. I think we're in tune because I've been playing it this morning. Yeah. Volume. My word. Goodness me. It is really loud. How it's doing, I don't know how it does it. That's superb volume. Sustain to there. That's pretty good too. Tone, like the other HPL instruments from Martin, doesn't sound like a wooden instrument, but doesn't sound like a plastic instrument either. There's a real clarity to it. I think I prefer it more strummed than picked, but it's close. I think it's got really, really good projection. Of course, these are really handy for people because these are dead resilient. There's no wood to split in these. I wouldn't say it's waterproof. There's a lot of wood in it. But it's a lot more resilient than a wooden ukulele. This doesn't sound anything like a plastic uke. I personally think it looks great. I do like the look of it a lot. Very traditional Martin look to it. the aficionados are always going to kick and scream and say, that's not a real one, that's not wood. I don't care what they're made of. I don't care where they're made. All I care about is that it plays all right, it sounds all right, and the price is all right. Now, it plays well. It plays very comfortably like all Martins. I think the sound and projection is really, really good. The price is cheaper than the earlier HPL ukes from Martin for a bigger scale. So I'm not complaining. This gets a very good score for that reason. I really, really like this. The Martin OXK concert ukulele made of HPL. I don't like the fingerboard colour, and I don't think Martin should be saying that they use hand-selected colour for what is effectively, I believe, unless someone can correct me, a photograph. But like I say, I don't care what they're made from. I care how they sound. It sounds great. 325 quid in the UK if you can find them. There's not many about. But it gets a recommendation from me. I really enjoyed playing this one over the last few weeks. Really enjoyed it. There we are. Thanks very much for watching and your continued support. Back next week. What is it? It's something fairly good value next week, I think, and then I've got something really special on its way to me from the United States. More on that soon, something I'm quite excited about. Go very carefully this week, look after each other, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you maybe midweek, but certainly next weekend with another ukulele. See you all very soon. Bye-bye.